for a man to look at, I mean, we're pretty stupid animals. I'm just going to say sexually. Sorry, men listening to this.
Yeah, you can be a dumbass sometimes and do something
pretty
stupid
dumb.
on a Friday night, and so what?
Well, we look at a woman, right? So let's say you find Kim Kardashian. She's a 10 to you. Mm-hmm. If Kim Kardashian's at your house and you're a man in a relationship and she's in lingerie and she wants to have sex with you, 9.9 out of 10 of those men are going to have sex with Kim K.
Well, because I know that if I was a guy, I'd do the same thing.
So that's what I'm saying, though. Men are very physical.
Yeah.
But if they have a woman they have at home that they love, doesn't mean they stop loving them.
Right. No.
I just heard this argument the other day. It's not
even related.
It's not even related.
No.
But now this is where the paradox happens because women are so different sexually. A woman, if Jason Momoa, or who's the guy you like?
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper. So if you're in a relationship and you love your man, right? You love your man, husband, boyfriend, whatever. And Bradley Cooper is in there and he's like, hey, baby, we're going to get down.
Yeah.
The likelihood of you having sex with them is pretty low.
Correct.
Because women are more emotional when it comes to their sexual energy. They have to have a connection that's deeper usually than men. Men will kind of put their dick in whatever they, you know what I mean?
And you might be right about that, or it's just, I'm more of like a tunnel vision.
I'm going in a general term. I'm not saying anybody.
That's
you know what I mean? So in a general term, women's sexual energy and men's sexual energy, they're almost polar opposite. You know what I mean?
And it's
only recently that men have become.
That's where the stereotype.
It is.
Well, same thing with like partying, like with substances, right? And I don't judge. I don't do any of it. I did in my past, but for men, it's almost like, that's all right. But when you see a woman, it's like, oof. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the stereotype, and it's just the unfortunate truth, but that's just how it is. You know what I mean? It's like, let him party, da-da-da. But you see the woman with the same, you're like, wow, that's a really bad look.
But that's because of what men and women differ in and how they value their partner. Women, so the other day I heard this, and this just hit me right in the gut. Women care about men's future.
That's true.
Men care about a woman's past. And I was like, oh, shit. I'm like, that's pretty true because your past matters to me. If you've been sleeping around with all kinds of men and I find out about that and you were drugging it up, and I don't have anything to do with you. For women, if you're like, okay, yeah, he had sex with a lot of girls in the past.
And the men that don't care about that are not quality men anyways.
Correct. They're not quality men. So it's really funny when you look at it like that, because then you can understand from a woman's perspective and a man's perspective, how do you become more attractive to the person you want to be? It's by making sure that you understand what they're attracted by. You know what I mean? And there's I'm going to read you one last, it's kind of a question.
But it's an exclusive thing, right?
It is.
I always say you got it. Don't be everywhere. If you keep yourself exclusive, and I'm not just talking about body, of course, body, but exclusive in terms of mind, in terms of business, in terms of everything, that is what everyone wants. Who wants a Toyota? Everyone wants a Lambo.
Yeah.
But very few are driving. So everyone's searching for that, right?
Yep. Everybody has their Lambo.
And you have to do that in your personal life.
Exactly. So this was a dating tip for women from Kevin Samuels, who unfortunately passed away, I think, last year.
I don't think anything's going to help me, but let's see if Kevin...
No. This is not for you. This is for everybody. This is for everybody to listen to. Dating tip for women that he put out there, and I loved what it meant because of what I was just talking about, how we equate what each other are attracted to, right? So the question... what does the kind of man that you want in a woman? So if you look at that question, so what does the kind of man that you want, what does he want in a woman? If you can understand that question and ask it.
That's the key.
And ask it from a larger perspective. You can do the same thing with men. Then you will understand, oh shit, I either need to stop doing this now, or I need to behave in a different way, or thank God I didn't behave in that way. Or if you did behave in that way, you need to figure out how to minimize the damage that you cause. So all these girls that are OnlyFans and all this stuff, again, I don't judge, just like you. And do whatever you want.
I think some of them are more self-aware, right? Like some of them say, I really can't be in a relationship with someone right now because of what I do.
But
they're not going to understand.
What they're not getting is that's going to affect them for years, if not a lifetime.
Correct.
Because if people find that, internet's forever, guys.
They can coexist. I think that's where we're losing a lot. if I'm, oh, I got to be hard. No, you can still be feminine. You can still, and I'm very, like, I wouldn't say homey.
Sure.
But, you know, if I'm in a relationship, I make sure you eat. I'm like, hey, like, my mom made food. Let me bring it over. Like, late day, like, let me send you food. Like, I'm those parts you never want to lose, because that's the core. Like you said, that's what we as women, that's our natural state. Like, you men are animals. That's our natural state. You can control it. Like, we can contain this.
Yeah.
But you can also run this. You can also be a businesswoman, and be independent without it infringing or being too alpha in your personal life. And through the years, I've gotten to that. But that was also a lot of, like, self-love.
Sure.
And learning what, and eliminating substances completely, because that's just not a lifestyle I want to be part of, and getting my mind sharp. Like, that's my biggest tool that I have.
Yeah.
And when you clear your mind and you can see kind of from a broad perspective, then it's like, okay, everything aligns within me, everything aligns outside of me.
Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you paying attention. I appreciate you talking in the comments. I appreciate you guys messaging me. I appreciate you guys sharing this. If you guys want to watch more of this content, take a click right here. You can get more videos. Have a good day.